Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the secrets buried in financial documents and make you sound like a Wall Street wizard. Today we are diving deep into some management changes and what they mean for the Golub Capital Private Income Fund. This is an 8K filing, which is like a public bulletin for companies to announce major events that shareholders really need to know about right away. Think of it as the company's way of saying, hey, something big just happened. And today something big did happen with leadership. The main event here is that the folks in charge, the board of directors, have made some key appointments. They've brought in new people to important jobs. This is often where we see the real story unfolding behind the scenes of a company. First up, they've appointed Timothy J. Topics as the new Chief Operating Officer. Now, what does a Chief Operating Officer or COO actually do? They're basically the person who makes sure the company's day-to-day operations run smoothly. Think of them as the glue that holds everything together, making sure plans are put into action efficiently. Mr. Topics is 41 years old, and this appointment is effective right away. He is not entirely new to the Golub Capital family. He joined back in 2022 and has been working within their investor partners group, which likely means he has a strong understanding of how the company deals with its investors. His previous role involved managing the business development company, or BDC operations. BDCs are a special type of company that invests in small and medium-sized businesses, so his experience here is directly relevant to the fund's core activities. Interestingly, he has already been serving as an officer of the company since early 2023. This suggests his new role as COO is more of a formal recognition of his growing responsibilities within the organization. And to top it off, he is already holding similar top operational roles at a whole list of other related companies. This shows a lot of trust from the parent company and suggests a highly integrated operational strategy across their various investment funds. It also means he has a very broad understanding of how these different entities work together under the GC Advisors LLC umbrella. Before coming to Golub Capital, Mr. Topics had a significant career on Wall Street. He was a vice president at Wells Fargo Securities, working in their investment banking division. His focus there was on financial institutions, and specifically, he was the go-to guy for advising business development companies. This experience is invaluable because it means he understands the financial world from the perspective of both the companies being advised and the advisors themselves. He's also got the academic chops to back up his experience with degrees from the Ohio State University and the prestigious University of Chicago Booth School of Business. And he is a CFA charter holder, which is a big deal in the investment world. It signifies a high level of expertise and ethical standards in investment management. So on paper, this is a very strong hire for their operational leadership. Now, the filing also tells us a few other things about Mr. Topics. He doesn't have any family ties to the current leadership, which is good for avoiding potential conflicts of interest. He also hasn't been involved in any major company deals that could create a problem, and there aren't any special deals or bonuses tied to him taking this COO role, at least not yet. This points to a straightforward appointment focused purely on his role and responsibilities. But that is not all. They've also brought in a new Chief Accounting Officer, Paul Cellini. This person is 41 years old, and this appointment is also effective immediately. The Chief Accounting Officer, or CAO, is the top bean counter in a company. They are responsible for all the financial reporting, making sure the numbers are accurate and that the company is following all the accounting rules. Just like Mr. Topics, Mr. Cellini is already holding this crucial role at several other Golub Capital entities. This reinforces the idea of a unified and centralized financial management approach across their different investment vehicles. Before joining Golub Capital this year, Mr. Cellini was a senior controller at TPG Twinbrook Capital Partners. In that role, he was hands-on with financial reporting, making sure all the necessary paperwork for regulators and investors was filed correctly, and he also helped coordinate audits. This kind of experience is vital for a company dealing with complex financial regulations. And before that, he was an auditor at PricewaterhouseCoopers, one of the biggest accounting firms in the world. There, he managed audits for all sorts of investment firms, including public and private ones, private equity funds, hedge funds, and others. This gives him a deep understanding of what external auditors look for, which is a huge advantage for a company. Academically, he has strong credentials as well, with degrees in accounting from Niagara University and the University of Connecticut. And he is a certified public accountant, or CPA, in 2 states, New York and Illinois. This is the gold standard for accounting professionals. So this is another very solid addition to the team, ensuring the company's financial house is in order. Similar to Mr. Topics, the filing also states that Mr. Cellini has no family ties to current management, no conflicts of interest from past deals, and no special compensation arrangements linked to his new role. Again, this points to a clean and professional appointment. And finally, the report is signed off by Christopher C. Erickson. This is important because it shows who is officially taking responsibility for this filing. He is identified here by name, and his title tells us he is the Chief Financial Officer and Treasurer. As the CFO, he is ultimately responsible for the company's financial health and strategy. His signature here means the company is attesting to the accuracy of the information presented in this report. Now, looking at these appointments, it really signals a focus on strengthening the operational and financial backbone of Golub Capital Private Income Fund. S, bringing in experienced leaders like Mr. Topics and Mr. Cellini, especially with their track records at established firms like Wells Fargo and PricewaterhouseCoopers, and their extensive experience across multiple related entities, suggests a strategy to enhance efficiency, compliance, and overall management of their investment activities. The fact that they both already hold similar positions in other Golub Capital funds implies a move towards tighter integration and standardized processes across the entire group. This is a good sign for investors looking for stability and clear oversight. While this filing doesn't contain specific financial tables to pick apart, the timing of these appointments right at the beginning of 2026 suggests proactive management looking to build a solid foundation for the year ahead. The lack of any direct financial entanglements or conflicts for the new officers is also a positive, hinting at a straightforward and professional transition. Alright, that is our breakdown of this particular 8K filing. What do you think of these leadership changes and what they might mean for the future of Golub Capital Private Income Fund? S, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this quick dive into corporate moves helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more regular updates. Don't forget, we've got a fantastic community over on Discord. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.